Hey, what's going on, everybody? This is Joe with JC Baseball Collector coming back at you with another video. Today, it is time for a little throwback. It is September 2021 BaseballCardPedia Set of the Month time. It is 1994 Flair. This is a Flair product, Flair. Try to say that 10 times fast. This is a Series 2 hobby box of 94 Flair. So this is, before the days of relics and autos, and they did some of that stuff in the early to mid 90s, but very minimally. This is a kind of higher end Flair set, considered higher end at the time. You're really looking for in these mid 90s sets, a bunch of different kinds of inserts, and what I'm looking for primarily, and here's what a pack looks like right there. It's like a little box of cards. What's a big one that I'm going to be looking for here is the Alex Rodriguez rookie card. Never pulled an ARod rookie, I don't believe, in my life. These are very hard to get out of the box, so bear with me as I do so. You kind of can only do them one at a time because they're in these hard little cases. And this is definitely going to take a little while to open, so definitely bear with me if you'd like seeing these old kind of products. So there's the empty box. We'll get that off to the side here, and we will take a look at this. There's going to be 18 of these little packs. I'm going to have to get my little knife out, slice open a few of these, and we'll get to rip it. So I'll open a few of these at a time. Probably do 3 at a time. See how it kind of opens up like that. Then you have a little pack of cards there. So let me open up a few, and we will get to looking at these. This is going to be something. I'll tell you, I did not know that this is how these work, but it's pretty cool, to be perfectly honest with you. I think that's, it's a pretty interesting way that they did it. It's just going to take a little while to open. I'm not like great at editing and all of that, so I'm going to apologize in advance. And if you guys would like to fast forward through me opening these, please do. All right, let's take a look at this first stack. These are the first 3 packs. This is what the kind of base cards look like. I believe it said it's a 200 card base set. Then you have a bunch of different kind of inserts. Not sure if you have any like real parallels. That's what the back looked like. This is number 278, so maybe it's more than a 200 card set. It might have been on the back here. 200 card basic set. So not sure what the higher numbers are. Oh, you know what it is? Probably because it's Series 2. Probably the first 200 were in Series 1, so it's probably 200 through 200 to 400. All right, let's take a look. Lance Johnson, Doug Drabeck. These are a little hard to read. Can't tell. Denny Nagel. There's a Randy Johnson. Leo Gomez. Brad. Let's see. These are very difficult to read. Brad Gates. Nope, no clue. Danny Bautista. Let's see what this one is. This one was flipped upside down. It might have just been the next pack. That's what that is. I have the second pack in here all upside down. So we got a Mike Greenwell, Andy Ashby, Andy Ashley. Ashby? Yeah, Andy Ashby. Kevin Tapney, Jeffers, Gary Gaetti there, Tommy Green, Wade Boggs. That's a nice one with the Yankees. Easier to read on camera, frankly. Maybe I should just read it through my phone. We had a Pat Borders, catcher with the Blue Jays back in the day. Kerry Pendleton, Henry Rodriguez, Omar Vizquel, Charlie Hayes had the final catch in, I believe, the 96 series for the Yankees. 96 or 98. I think it was 96 because Brocious was there by 98. Ivan Rodriguez, the Pudge. Bip Roberts. Matt Williams. Mel Rojas. Ed Sprague. David West. And then a JT Snow. So not a whole lot going on in those first 3 packs, those first 30 cards. Let's get into 3 more. We bust open the next 3. So I hope everyone's enjoying the playoffs. I'm actually filming this on the final, and look who we got right there, right off the top. We'll get to that one in just a moment. Don't think that is his true rookie in the set, but we'll get there in just a moment. But yeah, as I was saying, I'm filming this on the Sunday that the Major League season ended. We did not get any tie chaos at all. Yankees and Red Sox made it into the wild card game. They'll be playing earlier this week from the point at which I'm releasing this. And then you'll have the National League wild card, which is, I believe, the Dodgers and the Cardinals playing probably yesterday, Wednesday, I believe. And then the full-blown playoffs starting today, Thursday. This is Throwback Thursday. So, all right, let's check this next stack out. Here we got Joey Hamilton, Bill Swift, Moises Alou. There's a Hal McRae, Bobby Munoz. Who's this Yankee? Terry Mulholland. I remember Terry Mulholland. That one definitely brings me back. Delino DeShields. There's Hall of Famer Eddie Murray. Johnny Ruffin. I'm sorry if I'm drifting a little bit. We have a Bill Ripley. I'm having so much trouble with these names. They glare in this room. There's a sweet Donnie Mattingly right there. Look at that one. That's an infield power insert. So that's one of the 3 insert sets. If you look at the box here, infield power, hot glove, and wave of the future 2 are the 3 big insert sets of guys we're chasing. Got to give some love to that Donnie Mattingly. Corey Brooks Breaks, if you're watching this one, let me know if you've got that one. That's one I'd love to put in my PC, but I know you're the Mattingly super collector, so if that's one you don't have, I'd love to send it along. Mark Lemke rather. Roberto Hernandez. We got a Ken Caminiti. Chuck Carr. Derek May. Jay Buhner. How in the world could you trade Jay Buhner? Sid Fernandez. Scotty Brocious. There's Brocious. I was just talking about him. So yeah, it looks like he was with the Athletics before he came over to the Yanks. Pat Leshak. And then there is the Alex Rodriguez Wave of the Future 2 insert. So this is card number 8 of 10 of the insert set. Don't think it's his true rookie. I believe he has a true rookie in the base card set. But we will 100% take it. No, he's not everyone's favorite, but I love me some ARod. Always have. Loved him when he was with the Yankees. No, he's kind of a pain in the ass guy, but I like him. We got Mark Aker, Mike Fetters, Chad Curtis, who I'm pretty sure turned out to be a real POS later in life. Steve Avery, Greg Gore, Wes Chamberlain. I'm just laughing because I can't even read some of these names. It's just such a glare. Jeff King, Alex Cole, and then ARod Beck. All right, so our second stack of 3 packs out of the way. We'll go to 3 more. Sorry for my fat arm there in the way. As I get into these next 3, and then I'll bring us halfway through the box. So I'm trying to definitely keep things moving. I know this will take a little while to get through. This may be a 20-minute or so. But like I said, please definitely feel free to fast forward through these as I'm ripping open the little matchboxes here, trying to get the cards out. But as you can see, just kind of by the way they packaged them, this was definitely considered, a nicer or a more higher-end set, or, however you want to think about it, from back in the, early to mid-90s. And 94 obviously being the strike year. I'm not sure, I'm not too privy on, how that impacted, sets and different things like that. I was still pretty young at the time. I really probably just got into collecting like right after this, probably 94, 95. When I was about 6 or 7 was when I really got into it. David Need. There's another Pat Borders. Tony Fernandez. Who is that there? Gar. Finwold. No clue. There's a checklist. It looks like Greg Vaughn on the front. Pat Mears. Bernard Gilkey. There's Darryl Strawberry with the San Francisco Giants. I forgot he played for the Giants. That must have been before his colon cancer, before he came to the Yankees, right after he was with the Mets. Maybe he had a stint with the Dodgers before that. I can't remember. Moreno. Who's this? Mariano Duncan. I do remember him well. Ruben Sierra, who's a rookie at 87, I believe. Rafael Palmeiro, Mr. Fingerwag himself. And then look at this, Ruben Sierra. 2 Ruben Sierras in a row, right like that. That's funny. Carlos Garcia, Phil Leftwich, Lou Whitaker, who many folks say should be in the Hall of Fame, Jack McDowell, John Hudek, I believe, Charlie Huff, who was about 100 years old when this picture was taken, but he always looked 100 years old. There's a nice Sammy Sosa, Hall of Famer right there. Put him off to the side. There's another Rafi Palmeiro. Brian Harper. Chili Davis. Tony Tarasco. Joey Cora. Jeff Bagwell. Shout out to LSU Maniac on that one. Brett Barbery. And there's the Alex Rodriguez. Boom. Love it. Like I said, I'm a big ARod fan. That one's going straight in the PC. Definitely into my rookie PC. Absolutely love it. Alex Rodriguez, rookie card from 1994 Flair, card number 340 in the set. Looks to be in phenomenal condition. This box was definitely kept in very good shape. But definitely can't hate it. Getting 2 ARods, a base, and an insert, plus that really sweet Don Mattingly. And we're halfway done with the box. As we've seen, we've gotten some doubles this far. So maybe we can get ourselves another ARod. We got Brett Saberhagen. Brady Anderson, a few years before he hit, I believe it was 49 or 50 or 51 homers, which everyone said, you know, how the hell did you do that? And I think we all know the answer to that question. And the camera goes down, and the camera goes down. Wouldn't be a JAC Baseball Collector video without some sort of mishap, whether it be knocking over all of my stands or having to adjust the camera or knocking the camera right over. So I'm opening up my next 3 packs as I speak. And of course, always funny as the camera goes down. So yeah, like I was saying before, I hope everyone's enjoying the playoffs, the end of the baseball season. Let me know down in the comments below who you think is going to make a run in these playoffs. Like I said, I think they're kicking off today. So we should have a picture of who the final 4 are in each league at this point. So, yeah, let me know who you think. I'm hoping my Yankees have won the wild card game. Like I said, I won't know at the point of, you know, when I filmed this video. But I'm very, very much hoping that they advance and that they make a run into the playoffs. You know, another team that really surprised me, I mean, I think it surprised a lot of people, were the Giants. I don't think anyone really expected what we got out of the Giants from them, where they went 106, 107 games, something like that. I think everyone thought the Padres were going to be that team. Turned out the Giants just, you know, blew everyone's doors off. All right, we got Gabe White there. Bob Tewksbury. Felix Jose. Ricky Jordan. There we go. Pat Kelly. Brett Butler. Jose Mesa. Kevin Mitchell. Is that Jim Nehring? Flip it on over there. Bobby Witt. Bobby Witt Sr. No stickage. And that's a John Lieber. I remember John Lieber. Pitched with the Cubbies, pitched with the Yankees. Decent pitcher for there for a few years. Flip these over. There's another Chad Curtis, Steve Avery. Now we're definitely starting to see some. There's like Greg Gore again, Wes Chamberlain. This is like almost the exact same pack. Jeff King, Alex. Yeah, this is almost Rod Beck. This is like the exact same pack that we got before. Josias Manzanilla, David Cohn, Ken Ryan. There's a Tony Gwynn. That's a nice one. Put him to the side. Dave Burba, Alex Watson, Jose Lind, John Kruk. I actually work with a guy who everyone says looks exactly like John Kruk, which is pretty funny. You don't want to look like John Kruk. Denny Hocking, Tom Candiotti, knuckleballer, Jack Morris, another Hall of Famer, and then we have a Mike O'Quist. All right, I'm gonna do my darndest to not bust the camera this time, not knock it over as we go into our next 3 packs. I believe these boxes said that they were 18 packs. I believe that's what I read online, but from the looks of what I have left, it may be more than that. Looks like I have 3, 6. These may be 24-pack boxes, which is pretty wild. So, and there goes ARod. It's always something, isn't it? There goes ARod. So open these 3, work our way through them. But this is a pretty cool set. I definitely have never seen these before. You know, I got this for a pretty decent price, I thought, you know, especially with the way that just waxes these days. Fernando Valenzuela. There's Mike Stanley. I always really liked Mike Stanley as a kid. Was always really into catchers, and, you know, obviously Posada took over and he became my guy, but I always really liked Mike Stanley. Eric Karros. But yeah, this is a pretty cool set for sure. Like I said, I've never seen it before. Dropping cards. Definitely never opened it before, but, you know, there were a handful of them out there on eBay and online. I would, you know, if you like this older stuff, you know, some of the folks I know definitely do. I would suggest picking up a box of this. I think it would be pretty sweet. This is Craig Biggio. There's a Jerry Brown. Mark Race, that's a nice one. Bobby Ayala. Mike Devereaux. Geronimo Baroa. There's a Brian Harper. We saw him before. Chili Davis. We've seen a couple of these already. Charlie Huff looking 100. There's Tony Tarasco again. Joey Cora. There's another Jeff Bagwell. Brent Barbary. And there's another Alex Rodriguez. What did I say? Called it before, and we'll call it again. You know, I said maybe we can get a duplicate because we're seeing some doubles, and we were able to snag ourselves a second ARod rookie card. Definitely cannot complain about that one. And I don't think I've blown past any of the other big inserts. I think we had the one John Lieber that I probably threw over to the side. That was a Wave of the Future or whatever they were called inserts. And there's another Sammy Sosa. Put him in a good pile. But, you know, it seems like the inserts are, like, not particularly common, right? Like, you'd think, like, nowadays you get, like, an insert or 2 inserts or whatever it is in every single pack. Here, it looks like we've gotten 1, 2, 3 through maybe 15, so 1 every 5 packs. That's really not much. And you can see, like, they probably held some decent value, especially back in the day. I mean, maybe even today, depending on which one you pull, who you pull it of. But, you know, I venture to guess that ARod has some decent value. The ARod insert, even the Mattingly probably has a little bit of value, especially this being fairly late in his career. Probably one of the last cards in like a higher end set that he ever had. He retired after the '95 season. Gave way, I believe, to Tino. I think Tino came in. I think Tino was there for '96. Almost positive. Don't think he was first there in '98 when they won the series. There's another David Cohn, always a fan favorite. Bill Wegman, Sandy Alomar Jr., Mike Stanton, Travis Fryman, Orlando Miller, Benito Santiago, Rick Aguilera, Brian Hunter, Brett Saberhagen. It's our third Brady Henderson. Another Mark Aker, Mike Fetters, another Chad Curtis, another Steve Avery. There's Robin Ventura. That guy again. Shane Mack. Bobby Bonilla, still getting paid by the Mets to this day. We got Ray Sanchez. Very nice Edgar Martinez. Always loved me some Edgar. Best DH of all time, if you ask me. Mike Mussina. And Ricky Henderson. Very nice Ricky Henderson. Very cool Ricky Henderson. I think there was a Ricky Henderson collector I was trying to make a trade with. Maybe I'll pass this one along. I just got to remember who that is. Dave Nielsen, who I believe is Australian. Don't have too many Australian baseball players. Chris Gomez, Greg Michael, Lance Johnson, Doug Drabeck, and we'll close this stack out with another Phil Leftwich. I assume no relation to Byron Leftwich, who is now the offensive coordinator of the Bucks. The Bucks are actually playing the Pats right now while I'm filming this. Big reunion game for Tom Brady, going back into Foxborough for the first time since leaving, going to the Bucks, winning the Super Bowl. As a Jet fan, I'm not a particularly big Tom Brady fan, but you do have to say, like, kind of how astonishing it is what he's, been able to accomplish at his age, and it's just like he just never stops, and it doesn't seem like he's stopping anytime soon. I don't even think he's interested in stopping. I mean, the guy will probably play baseball or play football till he's 50 years old if he's physically able to do it. That's kind of what it seems like to me. All right, we got ourselves a nice insert right here on the top. That's called the Hot Gloves insert. It is a die cut of Tim Salmon. Is that Salmon? Yes, it is. Mr. Tim Salmon, a pretty cool looking die cut insert. Hot Gloves. So very, very nice right there. Let's get into this first pack. First stack here. Brian Eversgerd. There's a nice Brady Williams for the PC. Putting that one aside. Henry Rodriguez. Omar Vizquel. Another Charlie Hayes. There's Pudge again. Bip Roberts. Matt Williams. Mel Rojas. What do we have here? Jim Abbott, the one-handed wonder. Absolutely amazing what this guy was able to do. Look at this. They have a picture of him batting with the Yankees. Very, very interesting choice there. Nelson Liriano, Kenny Rogers, Kenny the Gambler, Jeff Brantley, Roger Clemens with the Red Sox, Scott Sanders. Definitely getting better at reading these names. The eyes seem to adjust at this point. Larry Walker, still with the Expos before he went off to Colorado. Devon White. Carlos Garcia. Bill Risley. Mike Oquace. Carlos Reyes. What do we got here? Jody Reed. Yeah, Jody Reed. Mark Langston. Mickey Tettleton. Ron Karkovice. Steve Finley. Andy Van Slyke. Oh, and a very nice infield power of Frankie Thomas. So that's a nice one to get up there onto the showcase. Slide everyone over ever so slightly. Get Frank Thomas into the edge of the showcase here. Very nice card. Frank Thomas was also a guy that I liked to collect as a kid. I kind of had mini PCs of him and Ripken and Griffey and ARod, Bagwell. Those were kind of some of the guys as a youngster that I was really into. You could kind of see the common thread there. I liked power hitters quite a bit. Especially American League guys. If you remember, the Astros used to be in the American League. When I was younger, other than moving over in, I believe it was sometime in the 2000s. I don't think it was in the 90s. I believe it was sometime, no, I apologize. They were in the National League or in the American League now. I had that backwards, but either way, still a big power hitter collector. All right, last three of these packs. So this is probably going to be one of my longest videos ever, just based on the fact of how these packs had to be opened. Just took some time, but I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you made it this far and you liked the video and you like this kind of content with the older series and stuff like this, definitely throw me a thumbs up over there. Hit the subscribe button. I'm really trying to get to 250 subs. Do another giveaway or something. I'm always happy to give back to you guys when we hit those milestones. So definitely do that. Definitely comment down below. Let me know who you think is going to make a run in the postseason this year, who you're rooting for, all that good stuff. Let me know if you've ever checked out any 94 Flair before. Flair, I should say. Flair. There's another Eddie Murray. So we're starting to see some dupes. Maybe we can get lucky and get one more ARod. What is this here? Fred McGriff. Very cool. So we got a Fred McGriff in that insert set. Sorry, it's not coming into focus all the way. Fred McGriff in that infield power insert set there. And let me know if you'd like to see more of this older stuff. Like I said, I always try to do these throwbacks with the BaseballCardPedia sets. Whatever set of the month that they feature. But happy to do more of this kind of stuff if that's what people are into. And we got a Chuck Knobloch, of all guys, to close it on out. Chuck Knobloch, the guy who threw the errant ball that hit Keith Olbermann's grandmother right in the head in the stands. But let's do a quick recap here. This has already gone on for a while, but we pulled some pretty cool stuff. Ricky Henderson, Musina, Edgar, Sammy, Bags, Gwynn, more Bags, more Sosa. We had the Fred McGriff insert. And then we have those two same insert sets, the infield power of Thomas and Donnie Baseball. Very, very sweet. We had a Bernie in there that I snuck in there for the PC. The hot glove die cut of Tim Salmon. Looks like you get one of these a box. Pretty cool. And then we had 3 Alex Rodriguez rookie cards, 2 of the base rookie, 1 of this Wave of the Future insert, so the Wave of the Future insert, and then 2 base rookie cards of Alex Rodriguez. Definitely can't complain about doubling up on ARod in that box. So I think that actually ended up being 24 packs, not 18. I thought I read 18 online. But yeah, I had a lot of fun doing that break. A little painful with the opening, just having to open up all those little boxes. But really cool product. Glad I did it. Hope you guys enjoyed. Sorry this one went on so long. You know, like I said, hit the subscribe, toss over a thumbs up, and I will see you guys next week for more videos. As always, thank you for the support. I'll talk to you on the next one. See you later. Take care.